So doctor, I want to ask you this, like, from another perspective. See, I have done my PhD. Now, after PhD, again, I have two options. Either I can go for a postdoc or I can go to the industry. So which one would be better for me? How do I decide that?
Mhm. So that's a very nice question. And sometimes people say that, yes, of course, we can go for postdoc if you have an opportunity. So if suppose if I would like to take a neutral answer for all of you,
Hmm.
that whether I should, if I've done my PhD, what I should do. Now, if I've done my PhD, so if I've done it in a proper manner and I have
Hmm.
actually done proper researcher and proper a professor who is having some industry collaborative projects, which I've told you in the last video, so I would like to join as an industry R&D professional, like Google, Facebook, or maybe like a AI company, or because we have lots of options where countries are investing billions of dollars in artificial intelligence, IoT, smart cities, or other things. But the question stands that, am I ready for postdoc? Now, postdoc, you can say that you should not say that postdoc is actually a degree. It is like a temporary position that you actually acquire in a particular lab for certain period of time, that yes, sir, I have a problem and that problem actually I want to solve, and that problem fascinates me and I would like to join under a professor and like to explore more, and I would like to harden my skills with better insights and other things. But the question stands that, are you actually ready for postdoc? So I have actually shortlisted 10 of my questions, which I would like via your channel that people should first of all understand my questions and they can pause the video in between and they can answer themselves. But
Yes,
if
yes,
they have any
yes, sir.
question, they can even comment on this video and I would like to give them more detailed
Sure,
answers.
sir.
Now, the first
Sure.
question is that they should ask themselves that before they go for postdoc, that because postdoc is the ultimate degree or the DS degree, that what are the first question is, what are my ultimate career goals and how they include into academia? So depending on
Hmm.
that, they should be choosing that whether it is a career for you or whether I am satisfied with the PhD or that. Second thing is that, do I actually need a training and do I want to make a career outside academia? Because for industry also, even today, you will all agree with me that industry don't even require a college degree. They require skills. And for industry professionals, you can say that even no doubt that industries also have postdocs. Now the number is also increasing. So, but the industry only requires that whatever the skills and the problem solution manners that you have. Now, the third question is, am I really prepared to take a life as a postdoc? Because although it is a temporary position, but still we need to work more. We have to spend more countless hours in lab after like we were working in PhD. Number four, which is very important, do I have certain good connections? Because postdoc is not for everybody. We only have one or two admissions every year, or maybe sometimes even that actually matches our career. Because if I'm a professor and I'm opening a postdoc position for sensor communications, it means that a profile should be of sensor communications.
Hmm.
Okay.
Hmm.
Now, the fifth question is, have I have the particular enough good published paper that I actually qualify for that postdoc? So if I'm looking for a postdoc fellow, naturally I have to look for the top tier journals, the most remarkable journals. Like suppose if I tell you that if I'm putting up the postdoc for Internet of Things, then I will be only taking up the journals like IEEE, IoT. I can even take journals like industrial informatics, transactions. So I have to check the quality of your papers and the top tier journals where you are actually proving your worth and how much
Hmm.
the fellows people are actually citing your papers.
Hmm.
The sixth question, do you have a particular potential career path and you have talked to that people that what exactly they are doing in their life? This is very important for you in order to reach to more people. Now, the seventh question is that have you interviewed or you have gained some experience, that what alternatives that are available, because ultimately postdoc is, again, you can say study for 2 extra years or maybe 1.5 year extra years. So the only thing is we have to find some more interview. We have to be more comfortable in order to find that postdoc position.
Okay.
Now, the eighth question is, can I later transition from industry to academia? Because sometimes people say, no, postdoc is not for me. No, my performance was not up to the mark, because the ultimate thing is that we have to go for transitions. So whether academia will welcome me or whether industry will welcome me, which means before even joining postdoc, what I recommend you, that you must have some stable career. Don't
Hmm.
immediately pounce on postdoc, gain some experience, have some better insights, have some better networking, and then you can be able to make sure that you can go for transitions. And of course, now the ninth question, which is very important, this is a question to think, that do I actually need a postdoc? Suppose I'm working on sensors and IoT, Mr. Chandan, from last 6 to 7 years, and I'm having top tier papers in one of the best prestigious journals. Now, if I'm a PhD into sensors and I'm already working with my patents, I have Australian patents, I have Indian patents, now I've even applied for US patent. So the another question is, if I'm doing so much well in my area, do I actually need that postdoc? Or can I solve that particular problem which other professors are demonstrating for postdoc openings? Can I do it myself? Now, this is a question that I have to think. And of course, now the 10th question, which is again a diplomatic question, but I would not like to confuse your subscribers, that if you don't have a postdoc, do you have any negativities? I don't think that it is like a negativity. So if you answer these 10 questions and you note down these questions and you answer them carefully, then you can be able to understand that whether this postdoc is good for me, or whether I'm happy with my PhD, with my academia job, or a PhD with my industry job. But the only thing is, networking is very important. So
Hmm.
that's my answer.